Hi there and welcome to the review of the VW T Roc, which is behind me. The T Roc is built on a Golf platform, and basically it's a Golf, but like it's not a Golf. It's better than a Golf. The idea behind the T Roc is that it's a bit more of an SUV, where that Golf is like more of a hatch. So the T Roc has better ground clearance, got a bit more space in it, and actually what I think they've done with the styling is they've made the T Roc look absolutely superb. There's an entire range of colors that you can get the T Roc in. This one is sort of white at the bottom and red on top, and I actually really dig the look. So let's take a walk around the T Roc and let me show you some of the cool features that this car has. So one of the first things you'll notice is that at the back here it's got the new VW logo and the new VW branding. So all new VWs have got this. They've refreshed their logo, and they kind of put the car name in big letters below the logo. This one is 4Motion, which means it's all-wheel drive, permanent all-wheel drive, and generally the styling of this car is absolutely superb. So it has the R-Line package, which means it comes with the really cool wheels. It's obviously got the red roof and a sunroof, as I mentioned. The mirrors match the roof line, which actually looks really cool. There's your R-Line badge. Around the front, what you'll notice is these LED lights surrounding this sort of vent over here, which is not really a vent, actually doubles as the indicator as well. It's got a really funky honeycomb grille. It's obviously got the new badge on the front as well, R-Line logo over there. And as somebody pointed out earlier, it actually looks like it's got two bumpers over here, but I think it looks really nice. Something that's new to the T Roc as well is that they've added this Volkswagen branding on the door over there, which is quite stylish. So the lines of this car are really interesting. Off the front light here, you have a seam that kind of arches around the front fender and follows the wheel arch, and that looks really cool. Center line running through the doors, and then a rear arch that meets up with the lights again. You have a little wing at the back here. It's just an incredibly good looking car, and this two-tone paint color definitely works for me. So to open the boot, you actually press on the logo at the top here. This one is an automated tailgate, and then the tailgate opens. Boot's pretty big actually, and you can see I got a ton of batteries in there, and then obviously there's the boot close button, which closes the boot as well. The T Roc does not have the ability to swipe your foot underneath and open the tailgate, so none of that works over there. And then inside there are a whole bunch of other very cool features. So the T Roc has the digital display over there, which using this view button over here you can kind of switch and change, and there's an entire array of different views that you can have. It is a multifunctional steering wheel. The right hand side of the steering wheel allows you to control the digital dash, while the left hand side of the steering wheel is mostly cruise control and has the volume buttons over there. Steering wheel's got this cool red stitching and a semi-flat bottom here, which is all part of the R-Line package, along with this little chrome inset. So in the center you have the sort of 8-inch screen, which they refer to as the Navigation Plus. So it's got it supports hand gestures, which allows you to swipe through the screens. You can also arrange the layout of these buttons, so you can kind of move, let's move vehicle up, and you can drop vehicle over there. So you can actually change the entire layout of the screen as you want. It comes with a full navigation system included. There's App Connect, so you can connect both your Android and your iPhone in CarPlay mode, and they both support wireless CarPlay too, which is pretty cool. In the center over here you have a pretty standard layout: dual climate control, auto button sync, auto start, stop on and off, parking sensors, etc. It is 4Motion, so there is a reminder over there that you have 4Motion. There is no cigarette lighter, so this is just a charging port. The start stop button lives over there. Down here you only have USB-C ports, which are illuminated around the USB-C port, so there's no USB-A option. As an optional extra, you can have a charging mat in here, but this is just a storage compartment at this point. Down on the center here you have your mode button, so if you press that mode button, then you can change modes on the screen over there. You can also change it from road to snow to gravel to loose gravel, etc. There's the automatic park brake and the auto hold system, along with some cup holders and a center storage bin. There's a piano black finish across the sort of passenger side over there that follows around the center console here and all the way around the dash. There's sort of red light insets in the door that kind of match the outside of the car paint color. This one also has the optional sunroof, which is of course controlled over here. It is a panoramic glass roof, but only the first half of it open. So this car comes with a 2 liter, if I can figure out how to How do you open the bonnet on it's probably one of those left latches. Yeah, there we go. Doesn't have gas lift, so I'll just hold it. It's got a 2-litre 4-cylinder engine that produces 140 kilowatts and about 350 newton meters of torque. It's a famous 2-litre engine that Volkswagen make for pretty much like most of their cars at this point. So how does the T Roc drive? Really freaking well, actually. As I said, it's built on a Golf platform, so it basically is a Golf 7.5. The interior is near identical to a 7.5. Drivetrain's the same, etc., etc. So it drives and handles incredibly well. And let's just be honest, Volkswagen have been making incredibly good cars for a very, very long time. So they know how to do this. They know how to make good cars. So you have nothing to worry about in terms of drive quality, drive ride, drive comfort, handling. It's all here. It is the engine's good, the engine's responsive. There's a sport mode that if you kick it into, it doesn't produce any power, it doesn't do anything too magical, but keeps the revs up, makes everything a little tighter, and makes the ride significantly more enjoyable. So the ride in the T Roc is absolutely incredible. In my opinion, the T Roc is one of the most well-rounded cars on the South African market at the moment.